Auschwitz. We are today the 3rd of the month of June of the year 2008. That's a real recording. And this is designed for Granny Schillag. Alice Schillag. Alice Livia Bone Schillag. Granny, it is not the Auschwitz-Birkenau plant which is hurting you, which is hurting your mental box, shall I say? It's not the Auschwitz-Birkenau plant. It is the association your mind makes between this vibration in the air, Gulag, Auschwitz, Birkenau, Nazi, 28 Shillags burned. It is the association your mind makes of these vibrations and the pain that it has perceived on your father's face. Granny, I repeat to be well understood. It is not the physical presence of the Auschwitz-Birkenau bakery plant which is hurting you. It is the association your mind has made and still make and has made when you were little between the hearing of anything that has to do with the Holocaust, Auschwitz, concentration camps, Nazi, Gulags, 28 Shillags disappeared, and the association of that to the pain of dying in the end of the established order. And the pain your mind visualized, perceived, that was on your father's expression and his behavior pattern. What does this mean? That means that the pain you feel is completely virtual pain. It's in your head only. It's not in my words. It's not in my sickness. It's not even in the world any longer. How are you going to get rid of it? It's easy. You need to associate new data to those words. And the new data is to go and enter the Auschwitz-Birkenau stadium and find out for yourself that all the ovens are cold, completely destroyed. It's there, but it's not there anymore. What you have is the remnant of the period, and touching it will help you get rid of the pain. How do I know? That's exactly how I did it for the past 5 years. I went to touch the camp of my grandpa twice, and I may go back again. I'm on my way actually. I went to touch the Verdun, the First World War site, and I am la sorte de chemin de dame. I went to touch Dien Bien Phu site in Vietnam. And I also went to Auschwitz myself with Norbert, and I'm going back now, Granny. And we blew the hell out of this place with Norbert. In our heads. Yes, Granny, we blew the hell out of this place in our head. When I went to Germany with Norbert for the first time, I felt that the machine gun bullets were still flying around my ears. Believe me or not, the fact that I was in Germany, I realized that was over also. The mind plays amazing tricks on us. Now, what has happened in the last 5 years is that I have completely changed my virtual world within, in my mind. And the result is that all of my physical world on planet Earth was built as a representation of my virtual world within, and as a result I have associated myself with people who were in tune, in line with the right vibration with my virtual world. And that meant Simone. And yourself, Dave. And today that I have broken my virtual world, obviously my physical world is not in line with my new mental, emotional world anymore. So now what I'm doing is I'm bringing you to me. And together we are going to dance for the rest of our days together as the most loving creatures. Alice, Simone, David. We could have stayed for the rest of our days also in the dark. Well, life didn't want it to be that way. And it might be your father, Alice, who is calling at the door, and he needed somebody to speak to. And I was listening, and now he's talking and he's saying, get them out of that hole. And that's exactly the impression I have had also regarding my own grandfather. He came and said, get them out of that hole. And when I went to the concentration camp of my grandfather in February 2005 and I came back to Paris and I spoke to my mother on the phone, the first thing she told me on the phone was this, Granny, listen. She said this. She said, Grandpa took you there. He wanted you to know so that you could tell the family. That's a fact, Granny. And it's not fact. It's a fact. I love you, Granny. I really do. That's where I'm concerned. Bye for now. D'accord?